So what is the real measure of success? Is it money? Is it fame? Is it fortune? Is it all the particular, connections, people that we may know? I got news for you. It's none of that. Stay with me for the next few moments as we look at the real source and the real key to your life success in mind. This is Fresh Air for Life. Let's go. Hey family, friends, welcome out to another Fresh Air for Life. I'm Anthony D. Crawford. I'm out here under the South Florida sunshine once again. Let's get into some good stuff on today. I was reading a particular book, and in it was talking about Truett Cathy. He is the founder of Chick-fil-A. Now, just in case you don't know, they sell more chicken sandwiches per capita than McDonald's does, hamburgers. How is that possible when they're closed one day out of the week? Here, I got a spoiler alert for you. It's because they know how to honor God. Here is the statement, though, that was told to him that really impacted his life greatly, and it impacts mine as well. Someone told him, he says, look, Truett, if you really want to be successful, the real measure of success is the conduct of your grandchildren. Now, he stopped and he paused and he really meditated on that, because it's like, the conduct of my grandchildren? Yes, because that is an indication of how well you are leaving legacy. Legacy is the real measure of success. Now, one of my favorite books by one of my favorite authors is John Maxwell, 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. John Maxwell is a leadership guru. He's been, teaching leadership and growing in leadership for decades. Now, in this particular book, he talks about the law of legacy, and he begins to break down these 4 points so you understand the distinctions. Number one is achievement. You and I can achieve things by ourselves. We can achieve some great things. We can open up our business, make a ton of money, and we can do all this by ourselves. That's great, but that's just achievement. But then the second layer, or the second phase, is what we call success. When now you have some followers who help you to do some great things. Well, that's good. So you become now the boss, and you have individuals reporting to you, and you're making some great things happen. Well, that's good. That's a little bit better than achievement. That's success, but we got to go further than that. The third layer is what he describes as significance. That's when you then take those same followers and you begin to develop them as leaders, and you do great things together. Well, that's great. We should go from achievement, we should go to success, and we should go to significance, where we're developing, followers into leaders, and we're doing great things together. But then the fourth phase, and this is the legacy phase, and that's where we take those leaders and then we empower them to be able to do great things without us, to be able to take our organization, to be able to take our ministries, or whatever the case may be, so that they can be successful without us being present. You and I ought to be able not to show up, and everything not only just survives, but it continues to grow. And when we've done that, then we've done a good job of leaving legacy. It's not enough for us just to raise our children to depend upon us. We want to raise our children so that they are successful, that they are significant, that they are leaving legacy for their children and their grandchildren long after we are gone. That's what the real measure of success is, when we know how to leave legacy and we are affecting future generations. I remember one particular gentleman, he was just sharing, he says, look, I'm really after affecting at least 3 generations, in my family. I want to make sure at least 3 generations are blessed. Come on now, our children, our grandchildren, in particular, but we need to be able to go further than that. Our children's children, we want to make sure that should the Lord Jesus Christ tarry hundreds of years from now, everyone in the family will look back and point to your faithfulness and point to the legacy that you have left. So be an individual today that's legacy minded. Don't just simply be achievement minded. Don't just simply be success minded, and don't even only be significant minded. Be legacy minded to empower some people around you to be able to do great things without you. This is Fresh Air for Life. I'm Anthony D. Crawford. Look to see you again soon. Be blessed.